I'm tracking peak heating for this Wednesday. One more beautiful beach day for Santa Barbara and the rest of the region, holding 15 to 20 degrees above average, possibly breaking some daily records. But weather whiplash is in the future. Not only for Super Bowl weekend are we cooling off, but into next week and maybe into Valentine's Day, well, I'm tracking rain chances. Before we get into that, let's talk about our heat wave today. We are looking exceptionally above average, all thanks in part to this system off our coastline. Not only will the central coast be well above average, we're looking at the entire coastline of California to be influenced by this larger system. And then we even have a smaller high pressure system helping to aid in those high temperatures just out into the north of us. Let's talk about today because it's Wednesday, the middle of the work week, but it's also the 4th day of February, and that means the Santa Barbara International Film Festival. Here's a look at your forecast. So peak heating right around 1 to 2 p.m. 81 degrees expected, but look how quickly we warm up. I mean, by lunchtime, we're talking upper 70s, and those feels like temperatures likely a little bit above that as well. If you're heading out to any of the later events today, you're going to be looking at those temperatures into the 60s and clear skies no matter where you're located. Maybe you're not heading out to Santa Barbara International Film Festival, but you want to go wine tasting or you want to go to the beaches or the pool. Well, take a look. No matter where you are, upper 70s, low 80s, and even our overnight lows above average for this time in February. It's hard to believe that we're in February with beautiful weather like this. But with high pressure, we are tracking Santa Ana winds. So down in Ventura County, I'm looking at gusts near 45 miles per hour. To put things into perspective, this is a pretty low-end Santa Ana wind event that will kind of drop off after 2 p.m. That's when this wind advisory is allowed to expire. So our winds quickly double as we track into the afternoon. 10 o'clock in the morning, 36 mile per hour gusts in Ventura, 31 down in Oxnard, quickly reaching close to 40 miles per hour. And you'll even notice a slight breeze here in Santa Barbara as well, 21 miles an hour right around lunchtime. If you're wanting to eat outside, it might not be the most comfortable conditions. Maybe wait a little bit after that 2 p.m. time frame, because after 2, our winds significantly die down. There's a look as we track into our evening hours, looking to be a light breeze here in Santa Barbara, and then still slightly breezy down in Ventura, but not up to advisory threshold any longer. A light breeze expected into the overnight up in San Luis Obispo, and we'll likely have more wind advisories tomorrow afternoon as well. So 2 days of 80s on tap. If you want to tan on Thursday, though, I'm tracking an increase in cloudy skies, so maybe not the best beach day there. But as we head into our Super Bowl weekend, sunny and 75 on that Sunday, and then a big temperature drop as we track through next Tuesday. I'm looking at rain chances, and not just to start out next week, but even 6 to 10 days out from now, which means right around Valentine's Day, most of the West Coast looking to be above average with our precipitation outlook. So I think a few storms are likely to brew, and it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when and how much, which we'll get that information in the next coming days. Let's talk temperatures for microclimates today. So I think it's t-shirt weather, flip-flop weather, and air conditioning weather. Maybe have those windows rolled down, driving along the 101 with the music up. I mean, it's going to be a beautiful afternoon. Again, some overnight areas into the 30s inland, but by the beaches, overnight into the 50s and 60s. So you can probably have those windows open. And again, if you're looking at peak heating time frames, I would avoid 1 or 2 p.m. to be outside and then enjoy the rest of the evening.